This should have been in a declutter video a long time ago. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I have a declutter video. It's a pretty big declutter. Here is all the stuff I'm decluttering. I did a huge bathroom clean out during last summer and I got rid of a lot. Some of them are items that I'd gotten in my Ulta gratis when I worked there and I knew that I wasn't going to use most of the products. If that was the case, I did already give them to someone, like a family member or a friend. But there are some items that I think I kept and then just realized that I wasn't going to use. Now a lot of these products, besides being in gratis, most of them could have been something that my mom had and that I didn't like it, and I knew that she didn't like it either, so just gonna go in the declutter anyway. And then there are also a ton of products in here that are expired, so I need to throw them out. I do have one other product that I am debating on decluttering. Before we get into that one, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the product that I'm in a high debate about, I did get it in my Ulta gratis a year ago, I think, when this came out, and it's the Stila Hide and Chic Fluid Foundation in Fair 1. I have it on right now. I know that it is a smidge, maybe like a slither, a shade too light for me, but for the most part it does match my skin and I can only wear it when I'm the fairest of them all. Yeah, that's in the winter time, like right now. If I get the slightest bit of sun, then I can't even use this. For me, this would be a great summer foundation because of how lightweight it is. It is a water-based foundation. You have to shake it. It's definitely not a bad foundation. I just know that I can feel it on my face. I just don't like that feeling. And then I don't know if anyone else goes through this, but if you have that kind of product that you can feel on your face, it almost like affects your hair. Like my hair is very straight, as you can see. I feel like if it touches like my face a lot and that product, it almost gets greasier, and I literally just showered this morning and parts of my hair already feel like a little iffy right now. So other than that, I think it looks really nice on camera. It looks a little bit dry in person, not with studio lighting in front of my face. So it's one of those like in-between foundations, and that's why I'm highly debating it. It also does not last very long on my skin. It could last maybe up to 5 hours or less. I'd say 4 to 5 is the max. So I'm glad I got my gratis and I did not purchase it with my own money. I'm still gonna include this part into the video whether I decide to keep it or not. Let me know if you've also had the same kind of thing with this. Which brings me to my other point. If you notice me mentioning anything that you're like obsessed with, by all means keep using it, because there are a lot of things out there that people hate and I love, and then vice versa. Like people love and are obsessed with it and then I hate it or I just despise it, I'll say. Yeah, don't get discouraged. I don't really like to roast brands or products, but if something like really did not work out for me, I'll let you know. I'll tell you in the most honest way I can, but I'm nice about it, so it's not me like holding back. It's just how I describe things. It's just who I am, I guess. But I don't know, I've just always seen that with other people. There were times where I've been like, man, they don't love this product, but then I think about they have a different skin type. I mean, there's a plethora of factors into that. So yeah, disclaimer aside, just keep using it. This one actually is a fan favorite, so hopefully people don't get mad at me for this, but this is the Kapari deodorant. Now I did like this at first. I did hear that for about a week or so, you're going to sweat like crazy because this is a more natural deodorant. It's aluminum free. This one is unopened that I have from a gratis bag, and then this one I think I bought. Still smells good. I don't know if I bought this or I got this one in gratis. I'm not sure, either one. It's in the beach scent, and then the little mini one that's unopened is in the original scent. So I don't know what that one smells like. I just know what the beach smells like. They have come out with other scents. Past that 1 week where the more natural side of things is getting all the toxins out of your body, I just kept sweating. I'm not someone who sweats at all. Or if I do, very little. It takes a lot for me to sweat. I can even do like a super intense workout and I still will barely sweat. I don't know. This one made me sweat a lot, like to the point where I'd put it on, it might even be the winter time, and by the time I get to work, which was only 15 minutes away, I'd have sweat stains. I just don't get it. I know other people have had the same, I don't want to say problem, I know other people have experienced the same thing, so I know I'm definitely not alone in that, but some people swear by it, and you know, if it didn't make me sweat like crazy, then I absolutely would keep using it, because I did like it, but it was really hard to tell because it made me sweat all the time. I had to just like keep wiping it down with tissues during work if I went to the bathroom. I mean, it was just crazy. It's a lot of sweatiness. I did not like it. This next item is also a gratis item that I had gotten. Number 7 Early Defense Glow Activating Serum, suitable for sensitive skin. I honestly don't remember the reason why and the science behind it, but someone I used to work with had told me that number 7 is actually a really bad brand to use. Please don't come for me because I honestly don't remember the reason why, but I just heard that it was really not good for the skin, and ever since she told me that, I was just like, I'm just gonna declutter this. So honestly, my skin is perfectly fine without it. I didn't really notice a difference with this, and I actually have another one. This is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum. I had another one that I'd gotten my gratis. I'd used this one a lot more than this. I didn't really notice a difference with either. They are clinically proven. Well, this one says clinically proven, this one does not. A lot of people swear by it, and when I did work at Ulta, a lot of people came in for it. This is a very beloved product by the beauty community. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in vanilla. This was a little sample, so it's smaller than most of their containers, or jars, I should say. Jen Love's reviews video that I had seen, that it was either her or it was someone else who said, it might have been her, who said that this feels amazing on the lips, but after that there's no really like long time benefits to it. And then when she said that, totally clicked in my head, because whenever I would put this on, I didn't want to stop applying it because it's just so soft. But then when I'd wake up, my lips felt like they were just back to normal, like I had never put this product on. So when she said that, kind of clicked in my head, and I realized, yeah, she's right, because when she was mentioning that little story bit was actually coming from one of her subscribers, that she was just retelling the story in the video. I switched to the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, and I love that so much better. My lips, I mean, whenever I use it, they are so plump, and they are just so much more hydrated. In the morning, I can see the difference, I can feel the difference, even when I'm applying it. Oh gosh, it's so nice. I would personally recommend the Bite Beauty one over the Laneige one. Oh my gosh, I feel like I did not like a lot of these products, but once again, some of these products are just expired. A product that I'd gotten my gratis, it's the Original Makeup Eraser, and it's a little mini one. Clearly I did not wash it when I last used it. This did nothing. I have never really heard or really any bad reviews about makeup eraser, and I thought, well, why do I feel this way? But it's because I would have long wear makeup on and it removed itty bitty bits of it. What you see on here, it's not even covering the whole thing. It did not remove my eye makeup. It did not remove my face makeup. I just kept wetting it, and then I was taking it off, or trying to take it off, and it would not take it off. I was really confused. Some people said that they just use this as a washcloth now. I think I'm just gonna throw it out. I was pretty disappointed by that. Aether Beauty Rose Quartz Crystal Gemstone Single Shadow. This was a sample that my mom had received in one of her Sephora orders, and then I tried it, and it looks beautiful when you swatch it, but when you actually put it on the eyes, nothing shows up. There's literally no pigment. If you can guess, I was not a fan, because I actually put this on for one of my friend's weddings, and then I was like, well, this matches my dress, but there's nothing on my eyelids. Like, just, literally nothing. Not one bit of eyeshadow. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Liner Eyeliner in black. Now, I absolutely love Benefit's products. If I don't like something, it's pretty rare. I did really like this at first, and a lot of people online had said that this is the only eyeliner that they can easily create wings with, and it doesn't skip on their skin. That was the complete opposite for me. I think it's a nice eyeliner, but I think it like exploded. I mean, there's just so so much liquid pigment right there in the cap. Or it dried out, I'm not sure. Maybe it did both. It was not good for wings in my experience. It was kind of shiny, if I remember right, because it says it's a true matte liquid liner, and I found it to be kind of shiny, which is weird, and it absolutely did skip on my skin. So if I were just to use it as regular eyeliner, like no wing, try to create a thin line, the felt tip, it just comes more to a point at the end. It is a little bit different than other felt tips, but I don't know. This one from Benefit I did actually really like, but I realized that it was really not the most hygienic. Benefit Roller Eye Bright Pencil. It's a brightening waterline eye pencil, and it's actually in a very light pink, so that it doesn't look white and it doesn't look too noticeable in the waterline, which I love. You can also use this in your inner corner, and then you can also use it on your brow bone. So I really only use it in my waterline. I have pretty light skin. I feel like the pink would just show up on me pretty easily. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. I think one thing that turned me off like immediately is the fact that you cannot wind this down. However much you wind up, it's just gonna have to stay like that in the cap. Kinda hard to like get this really close to the camera, but you can see there's still some dirt, I want to say. And when I say dirt, I mean whatever was like around my eye, like my mascara or something like that, or eyeshadow. And every single time I cleaned it, a chunk of the product would come off. So I think this could have just had better packaging, and that whenever I wiped off the product, a chunk of it would not come off every single time. I mean, I don't really wear eyeliner in my waterline regardless anymore. One of those products that I thought would work for me, and it did at a time, but not very hygienic. And this was like before COVID and stuff, and I realized that before COVID, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Urban Decay Perversion Mini Mascara. This was a gratis item. Or Point Perk, I'm not sure. Tried the waterproof version, love that one. And I really like this one too because it separates really well, it coats my lashes well. I can't say it's the most volumizing one, but it's a really nice mascara. Every single time I wore this mascara, it would end up like down here. So that's just a quick no for me. And I think I did try it when it was starting to get warmer out at the end of like last May, because I remember I started wearing it when I went back to Ulta from having a little break from the early pandemic. I just really loved the way it made my eyelashes look, and it was so separated, so long, decently pigmented. Oh my god, did it smudge. But I like their waterproof version one. That one does not move. Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Powder Foundation in Fair 1. This one I feel like isn't very popular from Bare Minerals. I think it might be if you're using it as a setting powder. This is full coverage. I didn't really sell it to a ton of people when I worked at Ulta. It's also a bit warm for me. I don't know, the studio lighting may be throwing that off, but it looks a little bit pink in my viewfinder, but it's actually pretty yellow for the undertone, and I'm more cool to neutral. So when I got this, it worked for me. I think I tried it again, and it was just so light on my skin. I can't really use it. That's really just the main reason that now it's just too light for my skin. So this was a very random shampoo I had found on Sephora when I was trying to research different shampoos. Yeah, mainly shampoos for scalp revival. This is the Sacha Juan. I honestly don't know how to pronounce this, but this is the scalp shampoo. This did work for me once again at first. And then I noticed that every single time I used it, the next day my hair would be so greasy. I really did not understand. Now it does have rosemary oil in there and other things, but I have other shampoos and conditioners that would have oils in it or extracts, but it wouldn't make my hair feel like that by the next day. It did a really nice job of keeping my itchy scalp at bay, I will say that. There were some times where I think I was like really itching my head the next day, and then there were some times where I wasn't. I was actually almost finished with it. I was right there. Still had a little bit to go. Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in SPF 30 Physical Sunscreen. This was my mom's. This is the Natural 05. There's definitely still product in here. And then she also has another one in Vanilla 2. My mom could never really find a great match in these. One would be too light or too yellow. I know number 4 is like very, very pink, so I was like, do not get number 4. I feel like she may have found her correct shade, but even then, she kept buying shades and returning them, and it was just a huge cycle. So I feel like Natural 5 and Vanilla 02. Maybe she mixed them. Laura Geller Madison Ave Pink Lipstick. pretty sure my mom gave this to me. Now it does have a very particular imprint on there, and when I was just twisting it up, it kind of freaked me out because I thought it like got smushed or it got old or something. Laura Geller is no longer in the works. You can maybe find their products at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I used to work at TJ Maxx, but I never shopped there. I would normally just go to Marshall's now. So sometimes I've seen Laura Geller there, but at this point it's been long gone, so I really don't know if they have any products left or if you can find it online. I don't know if their lipsticks were too popular. I don't think I ever used this, and or it was too dark for me. This is actually the brush that you would buy separately with that Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder Foundation. It was a nice brush. I liked it. I don't have a use for it now. This is another gratis item. I Do Care Sugar Kitten Hydrating Holographic Peel Off Mask. I don't recommend anything that says peel off because I did research this. They can stretch your skin over time, which causes more wrinkles. I am only 25. I've been 25 for about 2 weeks now. I got this maybe like 2 years ago. I used it a couple times. I liked it. It's not holographic. It's mainly pink and green. The only holographic thing is the Sugar Kitten writing right there. Okay, I had to take a quick break. Now, before I get back into the decluttering part, I just have to say I have been in a weird funk, I think, since I turned 25, but also very on and off, and kind of since like last night, more of like a career funk. I feel like I just have so many creative outlets and I never know what to do with them all. You know, just filming. I don't know however many minutes I've been filming for, but I just feel so much better. And whenever I film, I feel at home. So that's really nice. Getting back into the declutter, and I also don't really like filming like negative videos. I don't think there's anything wrong in talking about products that don't work for you, because I've tried a ton of products, as you can see on my entire channel, but I don't know if this is a negative video, but I just would rather do more positive ones. But I do feel like I'm in a little bit of a better mindset right now while filming, so we're about halfway done. So this is another Bare Minerals product, and the only reason why I'm decluttering it is because it has carmine in there. So it's not vegan. It's a loose eyeshadow in Citrine Twist. Beautiful sparkly pink. It wasn't cheap either. I remember I bought it at a Bare Minerals boutique. It was just so pretty, and I want to swatch it, but sometimes I touch my face and I'm afraid I'll accidentally touch my eye and then I'll have a reaction. This should have been in a declutter video a long time ago. This is the Sephora Gold Eyelash Curler. I have mentioned this a countless amount of times on my channel about how much I love it. And then I bought a couple of other eyelash curlers. Some didn't work out, so I returned them, or at least it got too late for me to return one of them, so I don't even know what I did with it. But then I tried out the Lily Lashes eyelash curler, and I was bouncing in between that one and this one. And even though I absolutely love the super rounded shape of this one, and the Lily Lashes one isn't like super round, it's more like an almond shape, I like the Lily Lashes more. This worked for me for so many years, well, depending on my lashes that day, but I feel like it can kind of hold a curl a little bit longer. And when I was using this, I think just because it's so old, it just would not hold a curl, but it used to. It worked for me at a time, but it's time to say goodbye. I don't know if I'll be mentioning that anymore on my channel because I feel like I've talked it to death. This is so old. So I actually got like a second piercing on each ear during my sophomore year of college. So that was 5.5, almost 6 years ago. And this is the Claire's Ear Care Solution. And I felt like I never cleaned my ears. I did at first, and then I just got out of the habit, and it's super expired. So there's that. Another product that worked for me at first. A majority of these products worked for me at first, and then they just did not. Love Beauty and Planet Coconut Water and Mimosa Flower from the Volume and Bounty line conditioner. Body and strength for fine hair. I want to say this started to make my hair greasy. Not every single time I use it, but like towards the end. There is fragrance in there, which I try to get fragrance-free hair care right now. Some I'll make the exception, but I remember it was a very distinct issue I had. It still smells really good. You know what? I remember it just expired too quickly. Yeah, I don't know, it just stopped working. It was really weird. Oof. I had this since high school. It's old. I don't know why I decided to do a tin, but it's the very famous Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. Now, being in the middle of COVID, or at least a year after COVID. I let my friends use this, and now I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I just think that's so gross out. The only thing that I have that's in a tin balm right now is my CBD balm from Charlotte's Web that I got at my local health food store. That is my only exception, because CBD balms are the bomb. B-O-M-B, not, yeah, that needs to go. Briogeo Don't Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. No sulfates, no silicones, and parabens. So I used this, I think, before or after I found out that I have a nut allergy, and this has sweet almond oil in it, so I can't use that. My conditioner right now from DERMA-E has sweet almond oil in it, but I didn't know until after I bought it. It works fine for me, and I'll most likely keep using that one because I really like it, but I just really want to limit the amount of products. I really, in general, don't want to have any products that I use with things I'm allergic to in them, because why would you do that? I feel like I'm running out of options sometimes, so I'm gonna keep that DERMA-E one, but I can't use the Briogeo one. This one, it hurts my heart. This is the IT Cosmetics Vitality Cheek Flush Stain, and I got a very deep color. This is a blush. It wasn't too bad if you use like a light hand, but I feel like it looked better on me when I was really tan. I could not use it now. Yeah, it's a pretty color. Not right now though. This looks like a bruise. A very weird shaped bruise, but I feel like it kind of looks like a bruise, especially right in front of me. It didn't look like that when I was able to wear this blush. I wish I'd gotten a different color. It's discontinued at this point. You can't even get it. It's been gone for like 3-4 years maybe. They have other blushes that are still really good. So, a controversial product. This is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is his Liquid Frost in Chill Zone. The name, I feel like, doesn't go with the color of the product. Like when I hear Chill Zone, I'm thinking I see white, I see blue color, but this is so dark it would never work for my skin, even if I was tan. Never. Yeah, I'm never gonna use this. That was from a Beautylish Lucky Bag 2 Christmases ago. Butter London, I want to say it was like eyeshadow glaze, something like that. There's no writing on here at all. This was a beautiful product, but it absolutely dried out. It was kind of bouncy, like a little jelly. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. And I remember when the last few times I wore it, it creased on my eye. So just kind of knew after that. Sigma Act eyeshadow. It's a single eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure my mom gave this to me. I think this is not vegan. That's why I am not using it, and or I never reached for it when she gave it to me. This is another Sigma eyeshadow. This is most likely not vegan, but it's a very pretty shade called Sweet Things Spotlight Powder. Is this an eyeshadow? I don't know. I don't know Sigma products too well. Here we have the Clinique Smart Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Custom Repair Moisturizer. I think this was just too thick for my face, and I don't think I could put on makeup products on after it very well. I mainly used it at night when I did, but I think there's something in here that I'm allergic to. I had to declutter that. This is the Lorac Highly Pigmented Matte Lipstick in Celine with an S. Ooh, still smells so good. It smells like vanilla cupcakes. Have 2 more of these. I think they're expired, so that's kind of why I got rid of them. This was too dark for me, and I really like the packaging. I thought it was pretty cute, and one of these had worked super well for me. So I also have Duchess and Damsel. Damsel was the one that worked for me, but then sometimes when I would put on either Damsel or Duchess, it didn't really go with my outfit, so then I had to wipe off the color. This is Duchess right there. So they're pretty colors, but I don't know, they didn't look that great on me. And I also don't really wear lipsticks too much. A hairbrush from a Dry Bar. It was very well up to the point where the writing is coming off. This is the Lemon Drop hairbrush. It's one of my favorite hairbrushes. Right now I'm using a wet brush that I got in a gratis bag, so I haven't been going back to Lemon Drop brush from Dry Bar. It looks like a regular old hairbrush, but for some reason this one's different. This one adds more shine to my hair. I've had a lot of, not maybe a lot, but like a few of these. The full-size one, then they have a travel size one. I still love this brush, but it's old and gross. So it's one that I would still recommend. Curology Super Serum, I think. So I tried this because you only had to pay for shipping. This formula was for when I was on Lexapro, and I know they say that when you use this, your skin is supposed to freak out and then get better. I just don't like that process, because then I compared it to when I used Dermalogica and it cleared up my skin within 2 weeks. When I used this, it was taking a lot longer than that, and I know skincare could take a long time. I'm not new to skincare, and I know it's ways of working, but I didn't want to look at acne every single day. I was not a fan of how my face looked with this, so that was a pass for me. And then I've also seen a lot of people who use it on YouTube, but then it randomly stops working for them and then their skin completely freaks out. So I don't like that either. I know our skin's changing a lot, but I've seen a lot of people change their Curology formula one too many times. Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Ultra Hydrating Overnight Eye Balm. It was an okay product. I didn't really feel like it did anything. Tula Exfoliating Treatment Mask with Probiotic Technology. Tula makes products with ingredients that I'm allergic to, so I can't use that. But I did get this as gratis. This was another gratis item. I liked the product and I could not stand the smell, and I just wanted to keep using it because it was really good, but I could not get past the smell. I tried to, but I just couldn't. This is the JEBeauty Stem Cellular Exfoliating Peel Spray. You don't have to use it on your face. You can actually use it on your elbows, which I think is what I did, or I really liked it for using on my hands. See these like peel things? It's kind of weird marketing because yes, your dead skin cells are coming up to the surface a little bit more strong. I can't say it's like all the dead skin cells that you're seeing, it's also the product too, because it has to come off somehow. But yeah, the smell of this, not a fan. I do recommend it. I don't think everyone had an issue with the smell, that was just me. The Clinique Clarifying Lotion Twice a Day Exfoliator in number 3 for combination oily skin. I actually really like this. This was a gratis item. Then I looked at the ingredients, and denatured alcohol is the second ingredient. It goes water, denatured alcohol, and then salicylic acid. I feel like it just shouldn't have alcohol in there in general, although I loved the look of this on my skin and I feel like it gave me a good result the next day. I can't use it. I don't want alcohol in my skincare. Unless it's a natural alcohol, because not all alcohols are bad. There are good ones, like plant-based ones, but denatured alcohol is not a good alcohol. This is a CVS Health Whitening Pen on-the-go treatment. I never use this. I think I tried it and it did nothing. The Naked Skin Self-Tan Pre-Shower Tan. I think one of my favorite tanning products. I really don't self-tan or use any of these products for that matter, but when I did, this was my favorite. I was using it almost every single time I shower. It did get to a point where I started to look a little bit orange in the neck area and like somewhat on my face, but for the most part it faded so naturally. You wouldn't even know that you had put self-tanner on. Nothing splotchy, no streaks, nothing. The odor was pretty good. I think they did improve the odor though, and I think now it's also organic. This was like an older packaging or version, I should say. If I had to recommend any type of self-tanning product, it would be this one. All you do is you strip, you apply it to your body. You can apply it to your face, but I will say also made me stop using it, besides the fact that it expired, was that each time I use it on my face, it broke me out. I don't want to self-tan my body and then try to find a foundation to match that. A lot of people do it and they can do it very, very well. I just don't want to do that. There are a few factors of why I stopped using this, but it was a really, really good self-tanner. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. Clearly this was on its side. I haven't used this product in a little bit, but there is the Banana Bright primer that I still like from him. But this eye cream I did really like, but then I noticed that in a way it was brightening up so much that it was almost, I'm gonna not use this lightly, but like bleach the area, because I noticed that my veins started like popping through my skin, and it was kind of noticeable, so I had to stop using this. Other products in the Banana Bright line, or the Truth line at least, they have sweet almond oil in there, so not for me. I never know how to pronounce this, so I'm just gonna hold it up to the screen. You can figure out how to pronounce that for yourself. Lip balm in Delightful Rose. I don't like rose scents. This is the Tarte's lip paint. This is in a shade Rosé. This was like the Sahara Desert on my lips. It was so dry. Even if I used something so moisturizing before, it was so dry. It was a really nice color on me. It kind of had more like a brown undertone to it, so for that reason, it actually wasn't that bad. I seriously don't know what leaked in here. A sample of the Kapari face sunscreen, and it was white as snow, and it was liquidy as heck. Calvin Klein Endless Euphoria. It smells good, but I think it's too powdery for me. It smells nice, but doesn't smell nice on me. These were 2 products from Ulta Beauty. This was in a kit that I had gotten as a gift a few years ago. They're just too dark for my skin, so I won't be using those. Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Lip Butter. Now this smells amazing, and it's made my lips feel really good too. But for some reason, I could not get past the smell. It would smell like that all day long, and it would be so bad that it would start giving me a headache. So I can't use that. This is what the product looks, by the way. A lot of people like it, but I don't know. It just gave me a headache. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for the eyes. I think this would be a great product for teenagers because it's nothing intense, but I didn't feel like it did anything. These are a few unopened samples of the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Anti-Aging Moisturizer. The Confidence in a blank line from IT Cosmetics actually breaks me out. Every single time I use something from the line, it would break me out like underneath my eyes, and that's when you know you're allergic to something in there. Beauty Counter Lip Gloss in Caramel. It was a beautiful shade. Made the lips look very juicy and glossy. I tried it on when I was going through the entire bathroom declutter. It's too light for me now. It's expired. This is another Tarte's lip paint in the shade So Fetch. Once again, a very, very dry formula. Beautiful colors, but this is too bright for me. That was my mom's. I think I got as a gift. It's a Volume Booster Gloss Serum from Sephora. It's just very sparkly. Pinks are tricky with me. I don't like very deep pinks on me. I have to find the right undertone, but I think that this was just a little bit too sparkly. Then when I found this during COVID, I'm like, this would get all over my mask, but this was, I think, also super expired because I got this years ago. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and Anti-Aging. This worked so well for me during a certain amount of time, and then it just stopped working on me, but it's a really good eye primer. Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So this is a very, very popular product and mascara from Ilia, and just a popular mascara from Sephora in general. This smudged on me so badly. It was just like the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. They both looked so good. My lashes looked amazing, but it smudged so quickly. I can't do it. This was a Marc Jacobs cream liquid lip in 454 Truth or Bare. Yeah, this shade was like too dark for me, so couldn't use that, and I think it could have been expired as well. Sephora Gloss Ultra Shine Lip Gel. Once again, color was not right. It was a bit too orange. IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. Little sample size. I think this was a gratis item. Or Point Perk. This one broke me out too underneath my eyes. Little Sephora Point Perk gloss that I'd gotten. It's called Glossed. It's clear gloss, and it did absolutely nothing on my lips. Good thing it was Point Perk. Urban Decay Naked Lip Gloss, and it was a little itty bitty sample, and I love this gloss, but it expired and they don't sell it anymore, which is really sad because it was so nice. Clarins Extra Firming Nuit. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's in French, and I am French, but I don't really know French. It's Wrinkle Control Regenerating Night Cream. I also can't use Clarins products because just like the Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream line, they break me out underneath my eyes. That was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, please keep using these products if you use any of them. Don't let my opinion discourage you from doing that. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on beauty and health. Click that notification bell if you want to be notified when I do upload, which is once a week. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye!